Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show. We're here to play Old School Essentials. Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Goodman Games kicked us off the channel. There's a bunch of weird stuff in the chat. Macmillan, what were you doing?
I accidentally clicked on a thing for looking up magic users progression, and it
did that?
populated in the chat. Yeah.
Okay.
I know not to do that anymore.
Okay. We've got that sorted. Yeah, we're doing Old School Essentials tonight. Goodman Games booted us for the night, so, you know.
Just for the night. They haven't caught on yet.
For the night. They haven't, we're not gone full time. Yeah, they haven't learned their lesson yet.
There's still time.
There's still time. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what I want to do. Let's go with the standard. Let's do 300 for a reroll, 500 for a complication. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to run. And I'm like, you know what? Let's really just do something stupid. And
let's regret everything.
I mean,
yeah.
There's no regrets.
No, let's run a Hyperborea adventure using Old School Essentials. I mean, you know, they're close enough. So yeah, we're going to be running the adventure, The Mystery at Port Greeley, by Jeffrey P. Talanian. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get into this shit.
How many complications you want? No.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it. Still about 3 years ago, there's this peculiar little town by the name of Port Greeley. It was renowned as a prolific export for crustaceans. The Greeley lobstermen have recently severed all ties with outside partners, and subsequent attempts for renegotiation were all shut down. Oh snap, 300 bits. That's a banked reroll. Someone should track that, because I will not. But more recently,
put that in my notes.
Nice.
Nice.
More recently, there's a small group of fishmongers, of the Fishmongers Guild, representative of the city-state of Cromarium. They've gone missing in Port Greeley. All answers have been less forthcoming. At present, the guild really wants to find out what happened to the guild representatives that it sent over there. And it really wants to reestablish that nice, lucrative... Holy shit, Steven.
Oh my god.
That is 4 complications. That is amazing.
Your negotiations failed immediately and everyone's out to kill you.
Oh, we'll get there. Yeah. They want to reestablish the connection with the lobstermen. And you've all been contracted to help solve the mystery at Port Greeley. I realize that I don't have... Wait a second. I gotta do browser. Alert box. Yeah, we'll just move that down here. Very cool. So, yeah, that's awesome, Steven. Thank you. Yeah, the 3 people that you've been hired to find, they've been missing for about 2 weeks. They're real big identifiers. Each of them wears a silver signet ring that identifies them as a member of the... Fuck. Okay. So we're up to 9 complications.
Oh, gosh. I think we just need to cancel the adventure and we'll grind through complications for the night.
Yeah.
No, it's just gonna start raining animals. That's
it. Raining anvils. That's awesome. Thank you both. Yeah, they've each got this signet ring that identifies them as member of the Fishmongers Guild. The ring looks like a round eye socket with 3 gill slits. And you've got the name. So on the tabletop there, underneath the little document, You can see what the signet ring looks like. Just, round-eyed fish, 3 gill slits, made out of silver. Nice and easy. And the 3 men, the 3 fishmongers. There's Dill Vantos, portly 5'4" man, mixed ancestry. He's got dark curly hair and blue eyes. Azos Zamaros, it's a narrow-shouldered man, 5'10", hazel eyes, black hair. I don't know what that word is. Lugubrious face.
Lugubrious.
Yeah. Yeah, and then finally Flan Mac Brock, balding, red-bearded Celt, 5'9", bulbous nose, close-set eyes. So, you've been hired, and here's how it goes. If you get the guild representatives returned safely, you all get a single pot of 5,000 gold. If you're not able to return them safely, but you do have information about their demise, you're only going to get half of that. And finally, a ship has been hired to sail you out to Port Greeley. Ship is named the Andromeda. If you all can save the representatives and get the lobstermen to agree to reestablish trade, the guild will gift you the ship that you're on and foot the bill for crew for a year. Shit, Eddie, thanks for them bits. Okay. So this is where we're going to start off. It's been maybe a week's journey on the water to get to Port Greeley. Andromeda, Amazon-style coaster, small sailing ship, smooth ride. The trip totally uneventful. You finally make it to Port Greeley. Late afternoon. Like breeze going on. Let's see here. As you pull up, standard looking fishing village. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing weird. At least from first glance. As you're setting off, you see a small fishing boat docked, about 2 wharfs over. You see a pair of men bearing nets filled with live lobsters. These lobstermen, these fishermen, very ugly, bald, heavily warded, bulbous eyeballs. They're some rough-looking people. They're barefoot. Their clothing is sopping wet. And they're hoisting these nets over their shoulders as they hurry along to a nearby looking establishment. Looks like a tavern. Hanging over, it's a crooked sign that reads The Yawning Gourd. Looking kind of around the rest of the town where you're at, you can see everything's in disrepair. Buildings rough shape, windows are boarded up. No real signs of anyone else outside of those 2 fishermen that were heading towards the tavern. As you're kind of looking over the town, it's kind of built up along the sides of this valley that cuts down to the water. And you can see really the only 2-story building looks to be some kind of temple or church deeper into the little, Port Greeley village. 2-story with this brass or bronze roof on it. Yeah, I'll open it up, let you all take over from there. There's our introduction. Oh, I guess we should figure out who you're all playing. We haven't done that, have we?
It doesn't really matter, does it?
Hey, it was just the basics. That way the audience knows who the victims are. So, Bert, who are you playing?
Okay, all right.
Playing Cyrus Crump. And I would say, if I were the type to make off with folks like this, and I'm not saying I am the type, but if I were the type, I would have slit their throats already and they'd be fish food, and I'd take those silver rings and I would have sold them already. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'm a thief.
Nice. Very good. Dan.
I'm Dan, and I'm playing Norman. It's a very normal man, elf. It's just that's where he's gonna be till he dies.
Okay.
Probably in about 5 minutes.
Could be.
Just normal.
Could be.
Probably have a normal death.
Yeah. Eddie. If you're talking, it's not coming through. Still nothing, man. What did you
Eddie,
bring?
what happened to
What
you?
about now?
There you go.
There we go. I don't know what happened there. Disconnected my mic.
Oh.
I am playing Clang, who is a chaotic cleric, follower of the gods of heavy metal.
Nice. Very cool. Jake.
I will be playing Macmillan, who is a magic user of no renown.
Okay. Very nice. Jeremy.
Well, you know, Chuck told us we were keeping it old school, so I decided to go back to the gold standard and play my main old dwarf Rowdy. In Clang, you've got my axe.
Nice.
The metal brought me back.
Excellent.
And finally, Joe. But before Joe introduces his character, I want to tell you all a story of what happened when I started the Zoom call earlier. I was getting things set up, getting our overlay names plugged in. Joe joined the call. I say, Joe, I know I'm going to regret this, Joe, but what is your character's name? And Joe says, what did you say, Joe?
I said I haven't made one yet, but real quick, let me make one. And I went with Bizquick Garthright.
My
who
response,
is-
the most reasonable response was, fuck you, Joe. Anyway, tell us about
That was
Bizquick.
most of my names.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bizquick Garthright. I can barely say my own name. He is a fighter, pretty good fighter. I imagine him being, maybe he was like a lord or a knight at one time, but then all of his family died mysteriously, so he doesn't really have much of a title or anything to his name anymore, but he's kind of trying to restore his own lineage.
I think I got everyone. I didn't miss anyone, did I? No? Okay. Yeah, so like I said, the ship's captain takes you out, doesn't dock the main ship, doesn't dock the Andromeda, but takes you out in a little dinghy, rows you to shore. He seems very eager to leave there. He's like, things are weird here. I don't like it. The men are... Something's off-putting about the entire thing. Here's the deal. We're dropping you off. We'll be back in a week from today. If you're not here on the dock ready to go, then I'll return a week after that. And if you're not there then we all are just going to presume you're dead. So,
Seems fair.
you see these lobstermen, these fishermen heading towards the yawning gourd, and I'll let you take over.
Just gonna wait expectantly for death to come for a moment, and then if it doesn't, then I guess let's figure out where we're going.
I propose we go over there, we get ourselves some food and some drink, we get into a bar fight, maybe somebody talks, maybe somebody doesn't, but at least our bellies are full.
That sounds like a plan, if I've ever heard one.
I think...
For Bowdy, how many times do we go over this? It's beer first, then food. Always.
Right, okay. What if I dip my food in the beer?
That's just...
Oh, that has some opportunities. And somewhere in there, we should probably ask questions.
Let's ask questions about joining a fishmongers guild, perhaps.
Right.
Maybe that way, if we don't find the kidnapped guildies, we'll find the kidnappers when the kidnappers come looking for us.
Place like this, it's gotta have some phenomenal chowder. Let's go get some.
Beer battered fish?
Yeah, I don't much like that because, I can't see the fish when it's all coated in the banner like that. You never know what you're getting. I mean, it could be a shoe that they just deep fried.
Could be a
Speak
good
with
shoot.
great wisdom. Oh, could be, yeah.
I ate my own boot once in a cave-in. It was delicious.
I mean, I'm not talking from experience or anything, but if I were going to poison you, I'd probably deep fry it.
I love deep-fried poison.
Just make sure you chew through the glass vial, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Southern delicacy.
Yeah, so you all head in to the Yawning Gourd, the tavern. You can see there's a 3 or 4 people here, along with the 2 fishermen that just came in. They're pulling up to the bar. You can see they're still sopping wet, just dripping off of them. You see the tavern keeper, this bald, round-eyed man's once again, very ugly. This giant mouth with lips, these big bug eyes, got all these wrinkles on the bottom of his chin. He keeps dabbing at it with cloth. You come in here, go on, have a seat.
All right.
I'll have a seat.
Yeah. Hey, drinking.
Whatever you got.
All right. And he goes to a tap, pulls out 4 wooden mugs, 6 wooden mugs, fills it up with some very weak-looking beer. Gives you each a beer. What brings you to town?
Well, first off, this beer is great for cleaning your clothes, but what do you got to actually drink?
Got that? Got water. Got soap.
I take it back. I don't want to try the chowder here, guys.
I ain't got chowder.
What do you have?
You're hungry. The deal is it costs some gold. Comes with room for the night. Comes with beer. Comes with shrimp paste on toast. Fish head soup.
None of that sounded very appealing.
I know you said we have to do the questions and the food and the beer before the violence, but I'm just, whoa.
Well, okay. I down the beer. The beer part is over now. We've already agreed we're skipping the food.
So
How about, and I'll put a gold piece on the table from my very limited starting funds. How about we give you the gold, we don't take the room or the food, and we just ask you some questions?
I ain't paid. I can answer. Now, as you're talking to him, there's Cirrus. You can see he's got hanging around his neck this medallion. Just saving face on any rolls, you can see that it's like the medallion of a worshiper of Cthulhu.
Oh, well. I wonder if worship
I
is
too have thrown some alms at the mighty tentacular being.
I mean, he's an all right guy, if you ask me. But then, I don't know why you would ask me. I'm a magic user of no renown.
Oh, thank you. Found an underwater pond once in a cave-in. Not fond of tentacles.
So at any
Especially
rate,
not in the dark.
we are looking for some Kromari fishmongers who have recently gone missing in the area. You wouldn't happen to...
And by the looks of our tavern keeper, I think his Jimmy John's just arrived.
It did.
Absolutely.
It did.
What do you need his own food?
See that? I got Jimmy John's turkey tom.
When the bartender orders out, you know not to eat there.
It's yeah. Anyway, what was your question? Food showed up. I had to identify it.
The Kromari Fishmongers Guild representatives have gone missing.
Guys with
You
funny
wouldn't
fish
have-
food.
Wouldn't happen to know anything about that, servant of the deep.
You ask. He shakes his head. I don't know nothing about that.
Who would?
Well, probably Murloc. No.
Which one of these fine, upstanding citizens is Murloc?
None of them. Murloc's high priest.
Oh.
Later. He's not in though. Yeah, he's out at his retreat. Out at the shoals. He won't be back till dawn, but he always stops by here first, so you want to talk to him. You just stay here. Come to you in the morning.
I guess that's fair.
Then I suppose I hate to say it, but we could stay here and wait for him.
Points at you, sir. You already paid.
I'll give him my gold.
All right. So you've
I
all
too will
got beer
part with
already, and he starts bringing each of you a platter with. He says toast. It's just stale bread with shrimp paste smeared across it, and then also a bowl of fish head soup, just broth with boiled fish head in it.
Toast
Just
fed.
like my old mom used to make. Although it was rat head because we didn't live near a river like this. Or an ocean. I get them confused. Is it by how much water there is? Brabowdy, you know these things. You're smart.
No, this man is pissing in my cup, wiping in his ass, and handed it to me, and now he's giving me fish heads. Why don't we? No, I'm not going to kill him tonight because we're going to meet somebody tomorrow.
Yeah. Worst case, we can take the food and throw it at someone.
We can
Could
use
be
it to
good
murder
weapon.
rats.
No food in here. I ain't cleaned in 3 weeks. I ain't about to start now.
Doesn't
How
look
far
like
away
me.
is this
Totally
man's
different.
retreat?
Yeah, it's out on the water. You ain't gonna get there. So,
Clang will lean down and just start pouring the beer on the end of his mace while you guys hear him kind of muttering under his breath something that sounds like gibberish. He's got a mask on, so you can't see his face or really make it out.
yeah.
And once he's done pouring all of his beer on his mace, he'll just take the toast and reach under the table and stick it to the underside of the table.
Okay. So yeah, you pour your beer out, you stick your toast under the table. Do you partake in this delicious soup?
I lean down and through my like skull-faced mask, you just hear. And then he leans back and
I'm going to pull up
drink it.
my flavorless, horrible hardtack, and I'm just going to chew on it and stare at him spitefully.
Okay. He seems rather agitated. Rude not to take food you offered. Y'all rude?
Aye.
Yeah, we're fucking rude.
Outsiders are often rude, I'm afraid.
I'll give it a taste.
What was that otter?
If I die, you guys will know. Time to kill him.
What was your question, Jeremy?
You did mention you had a different drink. What was that otter drink or whatever?
Water.
Oh, water. Oh. I thought maybe you had some otter blood or something. I'll drink some otter blood.
Nah. Hey there,
I'll
Oak.
give it all a shot.
Okay, yeah, you try it all. It's all disgusting. It's bland, well past its ripe date. Not good.
Do you actually serve this to people normally?
Yeah, and one of these sopping wet fishermen next to you elbows you hard. Eat this every day for dinner. Come in here, be disrespectful.
I at least ate it.
Cyrus is trying to lure our
I'd definitely
rat out of
be
the
eating
food.
I'd be eating my rations out of my pack.
Okay.
Clang,
I love it.
Clang will stand up in front of this guy who came over and said something. Now he's like fairly thin, but wearing black robes, black plate mail, and a skull face mask, and he's nearly 7 feet tall. Very thin, just kind of hunched over. So as soon as he stands up, he'll look at this guy, kind of bend down so his face to face to him a little bit. And as he lifts up his mace, he just kind of screeches his nails against the outside of the metal. It's hollow inside, so you can just kind of hear some reverberation or whatever like that. And he just starts whispering something. And casts light on this man's eyes.
I love when he does that.
Okay, I don't remember right off the top. You got to roll for that, don't you?
No, he gets a save.
Oh, the dude gets a save?
Yeah, and the thing about it, this is one of the nastiest spells in the OSE, because if it succeeds, the person cannot attack. Not that he's in a negative. Cannot attack. Cannot see.
He fails.
So he's blind.
All of a sudden, his eyes just start glowing like two flashlights, starts clutching at his face. I can't see.
It's like I can't taste this food.
And with that, Clang will simply sit back down silently and continue pouring beer on his mace.
No, that's not how that's going to work out. Because with that, these dudes are all going to leap up and attack.
Now that's what I was hoping for. That's why I like you, Clang.
Let's see here. So it. Oh, remind me, Bert. I'm forgetting how initiative works in this one.
D6. It's just per side, not per
side?
person.
Okay.
Yep. And there's no bonuses. It's just a D6, flat D6. If it's the same number, it happens at the same time.
Yep. Okay. Eddie, give me a D6 roll. Ooh,
It's a 6.
it's a 1. All right. Initiative starts. You all get to go first.
Nice.
That sounds right.
So you, sorry, Chuck, just backstep just a minute. Before you start initiative, you ask if anybody's casting because it
That's
matters.
right. I was just pulling up my stuff so I could keep track of that. Yeah, so is anyone casting a spell?
I'm planning on casting a spell.
I think
Oh,
I
hell
will
yes.
Okay.
Because if you lose initiative and you're damaged, you lose the spell and you lose your turn.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to.
There's my GM screen. Yes. Class abilities, equipment. Oh, they're not going to have combat breakdown on the GM screen.
Go to that wiki I sent you.
Okay.
Running adventures and then combat. It gives you the whole sequence.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so no one's technically in melee yet. So okay, so spellcasters, good to know. Where you all get to go first, so it doesn't really do anything. So who all is moving?
Where are they in relation to us? Are they? We're sitting down and they're coming.
You're all at the bar, and that's all. You 6 plus the other 2. We're gonna say that Dan's character, Norman, is on the outside of you, right next to one of these fish dudes. Eddie's Clank moved up to one of them right behind, and then the barkeep's on the other side of the bar. So you're all very close to each other.
All right, yeah, I'll take some movement. I'll get up off my chair and just get up onto the bar. Get a little height.
Sure, yeah.
So I get my mace out.
Sure, yeah. You
I'll
hop up.
move up to one as well.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right, I think I will too. This mug isn't going to break itself across a man's
That's
face.
true. Where did it go?
So casting now, or are we waiting? on
Yeah,
casting?
no, movement goes first, so those of you who move. Next up, anyone have missile attacks?
Didn't have my bow ready, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. Then after that, casting. So those are you casting spells. Things happen.
I don't know if I'm in a position where I can just catch them in web or not at this point, but
You should be able to, yeah.
okay.
I don't know why I rolled as Dan. Oh, because I have his token select.
That will do it.
All right.
All right, so Macmillan, I see you cast Mirror Image.
4 mirror images.
4 mirror images of you appear around you. Dan, you're throwing out web.
Mhm.
Conjures,
think it just
yeah,
happens.
it's a 10-foot cube, so yeah, you could definitely line it up. I am gonna say that you're not gonna be able to get all 3. You can get the 2 dudes next to you, but not the barkeep.
That's fine. I'm happy with that.
I don't know how to drag these into my character sheet. Is there a way to put the spells in your character sheet?
Yeah.
You have to go to tweaks and turn spellcaster on first,
Oh, okay.
and then you may find that you have a whole bunch of spells on your character sheet.
So am
It's
I
a shame.
right on this? It's been so long since I've really ran it. Dan, on your web, it just happens, right?
I think it just happens.
And on their
Yeah,
turn.
and depending on their strength, it depends on how long it takes for them to go through.
Yeah. Okay. Figure it out, Eddie.
Okay. I don't have it drug over to it yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. I was wanting to cast Blight.
Okay.
Yeah, unless they have giant strength, the quickest they're going to be able to get through that is 4 rounds. That's if they have really high
Yeah.
strengths.
Dan, give me a 2d4 roll as well.
Okay. It's gotta take a minute.
It's gonna take them 6 rounds. So Blight, yeah, you impose a -1 morale to morale checks, attack rolls, damage, save versus spells allowed to resist it. Yes, let me make saves for them. Save versus spells. Fail, save versus spells. Success. Okay, so one of them passes it. The other 2 are blighted. All right, so last up, it's going to be our combat fight. So, who's all making melee attacks here?
Mace to the face, barkeep.
I'm afraid the barkeep too.
Okay.
He's serving me crap. He deserves it.
I am as well.
Okay. For Bowdy, who are you
I'm
swinging
going
at?
to break. Oh, sorry.
No, I was asking for Bowdy, who are you swinging at?
Are any of those bastards who stood up smiling?
No, the 2 that were the 2 wet fishermen are just coated in webbing now, so they're not, but the barkeep's got a smug look on his face as well.
He's blind. One of the ones who stood up, the one that had the least amount of warts. I want to make the least ugly one uglier.
Sure. Okay. For Bowdy, did you give me that roll?
Let's go for it. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I keep meaning to say Bert.
I fail.
You failed?
I miss.
Okay, Cirrus, you attack with the mace. It says it fails.
I'm attacking the closest
Can you not
white
hear me?
guy.
Yeah, you're there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right. Just checking. My mic levels weren't moving.
Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna hit Bizquick AC 1. Shit, 17 or 7 damage. That's nice. All right, and for Bowdy, did you roll?
All right, I'll roll it now. I'll just roll off the X. I'm glad to change the damage if you want me to.
Okay. Because you're swinging a mug, right?
Yeah, I'm just swinging a mug. So I rolled a 1 for my damage. Anyways.
And you hit AC 6. This guy's got an AC of 5, so that doesn't cut it.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay.
No bonus for him being webbed up?
Web just puts a
for their-
opposition on.
I'm an
movement.
opportunist, I ask.
Yeah.
It's fine. That just encourages me to do legitimate violence next round.
Sure. So fish dude's turns. The fishermen, they're both webbed up. They can't break free. For Bowdy, you did move close enough to smash one in the head. Hiding kind of like tucked under the lip of the bar, they each pull out a spear. And attack fails, yeah. Nope, first one misses. Second one's going to try and spear you as well. They do have a -1 here, another failure. And let's say Cirrus, the barkeep pulls a two-handed sword out from behind the bar. Takes a swing at you. AC 9. Does that connect?
What was the one that was blinded and can't?
Oh, yeah. It was one of those. He missed. This would actually be AC 10 because he's got a minus on that.
I have an armor class of 6.
Oh, you're fine then.
So he's swinging blindly with a two-handed sword.
Yeah.
So AC, the
That's
lower the AC, the
dangerous.
better.
Yeah, the lower the AC, the better.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, let's combat initiate again. Eddie, why don't you give me another D6?
Ooh. Flip-flopped. Hmm?
Confused.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you
For
hit
some odd
AC
reason
3, so that
I'm sorry.
Oh, I had a prompt coming up to attack earlier.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. Just give me a
Sorry.
D6.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
it flops. Okay.
Yeah, we just
Oh,
flopped.
snap. There's a Jeff in chat. All
Throwing
right.
feet around.
Who's casting spells?
not this time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with
I had
violence
that
this
in the
time.
wrong order. I should have asked first and then initiated. I'll figure it out. Okay, no spells this time.
I wasn't gonna do a spell anyways, for what it's worth.
Okay.
No spell for me.
Okay. Well, they aren't casting spells either. Yeah, Fishman, the barkeep, he's blinded. I forgot about that. He's swinging wildly. The other two are tied up, but they can still swing. One of them's going to take a spear shot at Bowdy. And I fail. And the other one is also going to take a spear shot. I fail again. Okay, now it's your turns. No one's casting spell. Anyone moving?
in lieu of moving, I will actually pull out my bow out. So I forgot the barkeep was blinded, so he really can't hurt me anyway. So I'll get my bow out.
Sure. Pull a bow. No other movements. Missile. So
Yeah,
I
because
guess.
I'm standing right next to one of them, right?
Yeah. You pulled your bow out, so do a missile attack.
Yep. So we got 2 in webbing. Barkeep here is blinded. So how many more left?
2 in webbing. Barkeep's blinded. That's it.
That's it. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot one of the ones in the webbing.
Sure. Go give me that attack roll. Yeah, hits
AC
AC
2. 2 points of damage.
Okay, got it recorded. Then we'll get into our melee attacks. Because no one's casting a spell. So, Norman, why don't you give me your first melee attack?
I was actually just gonna light my webs on fire.
You got something
beat
to
me
light webs
it.
on fire
Good
with?
for you.
I assume I haven't gone through and bought all my equipment, but I was gonna do torches and flint and tinder and all that business. So
Okay.
But this beautiful establishment doesn't have candles on the table.
I have enough gold for it all.
Yeah, you know, it would probably have a candle or a lantern.
Okay.
So,
That's fine. I'll just take one of those and be like, all right, time for the show. Ta-da!
and you smash it into your webbing. The webbing starts going up. Okay.
They take
Clang.
They both take 4 points of damage.
That's going to kill one of them.
All right. Can I reach the other one if they were sitting right next to each other?
Yeah.
The fire lasts for 2 rounds, so they get to be
Nice.
burnt for 2 rounds.
Oh, well then, you know what? I won't even swing. I'm just gonna sit there screeching and wailing away on my mace, tapping away at it, making annoying noises.
Nice. Okay. Macmillan,
I'm gonna stab the barkeep
go for it.
now that,
Damn.
now that he's blind. Attack fails. No.
Yeah, that doesn't do the trick. For Bowdy.
Well, God, I really wanted to chop one of them, but I don't want to deny my friend his joy of watching them burn alive. I guess if I could swing at the barkeep, I
Sure.
would.
Yeah,
So that's what friends do.
that's what friends do. Hits AC
God
minus
dang.
2. Good God, that is a solid hit for 8 damage.
Now he's blind
Serve
and
me
has no
piss
jaw.
and shit on a shingle, will ya?
Yeah, Bisquick, you're the last one.
I do not want to watch a man burn horridly in front of me, and I want to put him out of his misery. So I'm going to attack that one.
Hits AC 9. That is a miss.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to suffer.
Okay.
I tried.
Next round of combat. Anyone casting spells?
No,
No? Anyone moving?
I might move
Yes.
back from my fire a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop around the other side of the bar
Sure.
to be on the bartender side.
So yeah, the thing with moving is that they can get a free.
He's blind.
Yeah, yeah. So he's not gonna be able to do that. Okay. Let's roll initiative. Let's go with Dan. You killed one last time. Roll a d6 for me.
For some K.
Everything
timed?
happens at once.
All right. Well, I'll roll my D6 with more fire damage,
Yeah,
I
let's
guess.
put that out, or put that out there first.
Oh,
Doesn't kill him.
really?
He's still up, just hanging on. Yeah, so spell casting hits first. Movements. Oh no, that wasn't a spell. That was just your fire damage from your web. All right, people who are moving, you move. So hop down, move back, shift where you need to be.
I'll draw my bow.
Sure. Missile attacks. Cirrus, I think you're the only one with the missile attack.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot him with my
I do too.
bow.
Oh yeah, you got your bow. Okay, you both make your
We
missile
can both
attacks.
shoot it. AC
Cirrus,
1.
3
points of
damage, and that's against the barkeep, right?
No. It's against the guy that's burning. I'm leaving the barkeep alone. You may
Okay.
want to question him.
That drops the guy who's burning. Both of them are dead now. All right. Norman? Did you roll?
I got a lot of noise here, so if you want to go past me for a second, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, we did movement, missiles, spells. Was anyone casting a spell? I forgot who said what. Melee attacks then. All that's left is the barkeep.
I don't want to attack the barkeep, but can I like do my best with my turn to start putting the fire out and make sure it doesn't spread?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you just go ahead and give me a dexterity test there.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna go out like at the end of this round, anyways.
Well, he's just making sure it doesn't spread to anything. So you start putting it out. It's not going to be a problem. Who else was doing melee? Clang, McMillan, Forbouty.
Well, I suppose our friend here makes a point of taking him alive. Maybe I can just give him a mild concussion with a shield bash. Just a small
Go
one.
for it, yeah.
All right. I've only got one weapon plugged in, so I'm glad for you to tell me to piss off with the damage.
Okay. That's
I've only rolled
hit.
a 1 for the damage.
Okay.
That's
we'll keep
that minimum
damage.
it can be,
I was
anyways.
gonna have you roll a d4, but you got a 1 anyway, so we'll just keep it. All right.
Noticing the hesitancy of the others to kill the barkeep outright, I'll withdraw my attacks.
Okay. Clang.
I'm just hissing at everybody else for putting out the guy who was in flames because I kind of wanted to watch him burn.
All right.
So Clang is just standing there angrily hissing at everybody else incoherently.
Barkeep swinging sword around wildly. It's not going to connect to anyone. The other two are dead. Fire's getting put out. Barkeep's cursing. I'll kill you, get over here. Just swinging. He's hitting bottles. He's hitting like food off the bar. He's putting big gouges in it.
Cyrus is taking a look to see if he was holding back and looking for the good booze. Rifling his shelves, moving everything around.
Actually, yeah, looking. I won't make you roll on this. Oh shit, Ashley, thanks for that sub. Looking, there's none. Like just this shit watered down beer. Like even if you go back and like look in the kitchen, there's those 2 sacks of crab or lobsters that you saw those fishermen hauling in. But there's no lobsters cooking. There's just shrimp paste and fish head stew, and a bunch of stale bread. Like they didn't even have anything out to even try to attempt to cook these things. No signs that they've been cooked anytime soon or anytime recently.
Guys, he wasn't just being an a-hole. This place really is just that bad. There's nothing here.
Like, does it look like they were pretending to be an inn, or like, or just like they weren't busy?
Yeah, that's right off the bat. I mean, like they're set up as an inn. You can go upstairs. You can see there's beds and stuff set up in a room up there. Looks like they haven't seen use in a while. There is signs like there's a bunch of dirty dishes and shit in back that haven't been wiped off first. Looks like it's seen some action, and all of this food, it's still hot, at least. It's not good, but it's hot, so...
It's hot and it's ready.
Yeah, you check the till, and there is some coinage in there. Say like 5 gold.
Yeah.
It's our money.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. 5 gold plus the 6 gold that you paid.
Oh, can you issue us all a refund, please?
Yeah, but he's swinging, he's cursing.
I actually never paid, so.
Eventually this light spell on his eyes is going to wear off, and he's going to get
110 minutes.
God.
Yeah.
It lasts a bit.
Wow.
Now, look,
6
here's the
turns
thing.
plus your level in turns.
God.
So, yeah, 110
I think we've
minutes.
reached a point that you understand just how completely screwed you are. And then we're not against torturing your kind, but you could maybe just answer some questions. And if you have any good stuff, tell us what the good stuff is.
I ain't got no good stuff.
I can believe that.
I'm gonna
I
go
just-
like block the door and make sure no one else comes in.
Sure.
Yeah, turn over the sign real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're closed.
However,
Boiling some lobsters.
Earlier when we were asking about, if you knew about the funny guys with the rings, you're like, no. Maybe you could tell us a little more about that.
Very, very agitated. I ain't know shit about that. I ain't going to tell you shit about that.
Maybe he needs a little soup to help him feel better.
That's a good point. But the thing is, he doesn't have any proper meat in the soup. So I've got a question for you. Do you like your right toes better or your left toes better? Because I'm about to add some meat to the soup.
I'd be surprised if he has any toes at this point.
If you don't have toes, I'm going to be right pissed.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. He's going to try and run, but he isn't blind.
Yeah. I'm going to trip him.
He does decent, though. Because this is roll under for skill checks. So I'm going to do a test roll on your sheet real quick, just to make sure. Yes, okay.
Yeah, it is roll under.
No, I went the opposite way. He fails. Yeah, he turns, he
Just
runs
run straight into the bar.
runs straight into the bar, bounces off of it. Sword that he was still flailing around flies out of his hand and skids across the floor. He stumbles a little bit. All right. Don't take my toes.
The question again, do I got to repeat myself? Or
Yeah, I
Just
saw him
because he
come
can't-
through.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
They're gonna go talk to Morlock.
of course.
Yeah, he took him to the temple.
All right, so we can just skip Morlock and we'll just go to the temple then. Does that sound fair?
Do what you gotta.
Now, supposing there are people there at the temple who would not allow us in, what would be a good way to get in?
Let's go through the door.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just in case, though, and I'm going to take his Cthulhu medallion.
Oh shit, you snatch it. He gets real mad. He's getting ready to like puff up and start swinging at you, but he still realizes he's blind as shit and doesn't know where you are, and he's outnumbered, and he did hear the screams of his friends here dying.
They have
The screams of his lobsters cooking too.
Oh yeah, you said you were cooking his lobsters. Yeah, you dump the shitty soup out, put some water in that pot. He hears the sounds of lobsters kicking inside that pot, the little squeals. This really gets him pissed off. You can't do that! And he tries to run towards the kitchen.
be careful, the stove is hot.
He goes the other way, steps on some broken glass, slips, and just face plants. Like he gets up, blood going down his face. Can't see anything because he's still light blinded. Can't cook those. They ain't for us.
All right. Look, I'm not a monster. I'm only
Who are
going to
they
take
for?
your left pinky toe for that.
Do you try to take his pinky toe?
I do.
He's gonna try and struggle. So let's do opposing strength test.
What do you mean
here.
they're not for us?
Do I just click on the attribute?
Yep.
I want to press him on that.
You do pass. He does not, because he's not really able to get his defenses together. So
That's
if you
right. Don't
wanna-
struggle. You'll bleed less if you don't struggle. Just stay calm. We'll burn it with your friend.
Nice. Yeah, as for Bowdy's struggling to get this guy's shoe cut off, were some of you asking him questions?
Yeah, who's the lobster for?
Lobsters from Murloc.
Everything's for Murloc. Everything.
That ain't for us. That ain't for you, you fucking heathens. Finally, for Bowdy, you pop this dude's boot off, and you can see this dude's feet are... His toes are all kind of elongated and pointy and webbed between the toes.
Ah, see, called it. Mm. Oh, and heathen, that's quite the insult, but, whatever.
So do you have to like cut into the webbing first and then the toe, or like how's that gonna work?
I mean, at that point, I'm sorry, but since they're all connected, it's kind of like nachos, you know. If the cheese is on both, they all count as one toe. So thanks to that webbing, I think I'm gonna take them all.
Okay, he's screaming, blood spraying out, rolling on the ground, and eventually,
and as promised, I'll make
out.
sure to cauterize his feet on his feet.
Yeah. Okay.
You keep doing what you're doing. I'm just gonna keep a lookout for guards.
Yeah, you're out looking. You can even head up to the second floor, and you'll get kind of a better vantage point. Why don't you, there, Jake? I want you to give me an intelligence test.
Alrighty. Failure.
No sign of
I'm gonna
anyone out there.
I'm gonna spend a reroll, actually.
Oh, we do have rerolls.
Okay.
Doesn't do you any good.
Do I see anyone out? Or is there like a window or anything out by the front door?
There are windows. A lot of them are boarded up. Other ones are just grungy, filthy, hard to see through. If you can look, you don't think you're seeing anything, but it's hard to tell.
Can I put my ear up to the door and listen if I hear anyone outside?
Sure. What's your intelligence?
I think there's actually a listen
13.
door ability.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
Did you say 19?
13.
13? Okay. Yeah, give me a... Oh, I need to roll with.
If you go to abilities, there's a listen door button.
Is there really?
Yeah.
There it is.
Listen door?
Oh, yeah.
People are
Is
better
that
at it.
number right for me?
It depends on your class and your stats.
Yeah, that looks right.
It self-calculates the stat, but not the class.
Yeah.
I don't know if my class does anything to it.
It does not.
Okay.
'Cause you're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yep, human fighter. No
You probably have a 1 in 6 chance then.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Well, I want to check our
I'm just
burn
gonna stay
buddies.
by the door. Is there another entrance to the building? Is there like a back door, or is it just only this front door?
Yeah, moving around. There is a door out the back alley.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay posted up by the front door in case anyone comes in.
Oh. Are you talking to us, Chuck? Or...
You can't hear me when I'm muted. It is getting a little darker. You can tell you got maybe a half hour, 45 minutes till sundown.
Do our burnt friends have amulets on them too?
Yeah,
Grab a couple more amulets.
yeah.
Is there like a cellar or something? We
I was
can.
about to say.
I was going to say, after I'm done with cooking those lobsters, I'm going to be looking around for any kind of secret or hidden doors.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
give me, whoever's going to be looking, just give me your secret door test.
I'm actually helpful with that.
Yeah.
I'll look, but probably not successfully.
Yeah, so far, Norman, everyone's coming up negative. So
Is it just intelligence? I've got a 1 in 6 for detect construction tricks, like sliding walls.
yeah,
that
well,
might
you're
not be
also,
it.
I would, because your secret doors is still 1 in 6. It would fall
Okay.
in the same thing. So,
Okay. Nope.
Clang, you're the only one who passed.
At least one of us got it done.
Yeah.
What do I find?
Nothing. You're confident there's no basement here.
Okay, I'll just turn to everybody else and kind of point to the floor and the walls and just shake my head no silently.
I guess we can just go put them up in their beds, and somebody's gonna wonder how they burned to their death in their sleep.
You did, Joe. Or were you? I saw the box come out. I saw your mouth moving, but I didn't hear anything.
That's odd. I heard them.
Same.
I heard one too.
Witchcraft.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
hear
let's-
spontaneous
It
combustion
was party
happens.
chat.
Oh.
We'll take all the people and tuck them in for the night.
Sure.
For the long forever night.
Now what?
I guess we wait for the lobster to finish cooking.
Yeah, I
We'll
know it
have
takes
some
like
lobsters and go
7
to
or
the
8
temple,
minutes
yeah.
to cook a lobster, right? It's going to take longer to boil the water.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of lobsters in here. Each of them were carrying maybe 20 to 30 pound nets. Full of
Cooking a
lobster.
couple,
But
couple each.
they're all like still
Couple for each
alive.
of us.
Yeah, they're fresh.
I mean, the ones we're
I'm
cooking
gonna-
aren't.
I'm gonna take like a bag of them and dump them. How far away from the ocean or the water are we?
Not very far. I mean, you saw this place from the wharf, so I mean, not far at all.
I'm gonna. Is there like a wheelbarrow or something like that nearby?
No. You saw these dudes.
I'm
They
just
were
gonna-
just carrying it, just muscling this thing. But
Okay.
you're going to take a bag while Cirrus is cooking up the other one.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go dump it off the dock into the water.
Sure.
Are any of them done cooking?
Good luck. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, it's done. Cirrus, you can get everyone plated up. There's absolutely no butter, no nothing. Just
That's fine.
Still, it's lobster.
Just cooked it as natural juices. That's
Yeah.
good.
Some of
I'm
that.
gonna. Kling's
lobsters
gonna
have
lift one
mustard.
above his head. What? Do they have mustard?
Yeah, like crabs do.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The roe that, yeah, it's in the brain pan.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So Klang will just lift a lobster up above his head. Since he's wearing a mask, he doesn't want to take it off. He's just going to crack the thing in half right at the base of the tail and just let all the juices fall down into his
Ew.
mask. Then put the entire lobster back on the plate and push the plate away from him.
It's very nutritious broth, but that's gonna smell later.
I'll dip that lobster in some shrimp paste and eat it.
Okay. Shrimp paste tastes like it might be spoiled, but the lobster's fresh.
Well, then I'll just keep eating the lobster by itself.
It'll balance out.
After that first bite, it's like, you know what? That was a bad idea.
Okay.
Just the lobster's good, I think. It's better than anything else we've been offered so far tonight.
As you're all eating, except for you, Bisquick, you're hauling this giant bag out to the wharf. You're dumping all the lobsters back into the water. You kind of turn around and you're getting ready to head back, and you hear sound like someone crying. Sounds like it's coming from a nearby alley.
Jeremy.
Is it? Is there still like daylight, or how late is
It's
it?
getting dark. Like maybe
Okay.
30 minutes at this point till sundown. So I mean, you're working
Just
with
like-
Okay,
dusk.
so there's still some light.
Yeah.
Is it an alley that's next to, like, attached to the building that we're in?
No, it's a different alley.
Okay. As I'm walking by it, I'm gonna see, like, just look down it and see if I hear what's crying. If I don't see anything, I'm gonna continue
Yeah,
on.
as you're walking by, you look down and you can see that there's this old man in this old beaten, slicker raincoat. Clear that off real quick. And he's got like a couple empty like booze bottles like around him as he's sitting there, kind of sobbing and muttering to himself. You can kind of, hear a little bit of what he's saying. Yeah, they took it over. God damn it, they ruined everything. Cursed, we're all cursed, god damn it, nothing's left.
Do you need help there, or just kind of venting?
You speak, and you startle him. He pops up. He looks over and he sees you. He's like, "Oh shit, you're from out of town."
What gave it away?
No, I'm not.
Come on, we gotta go. It's not safe. We gotta get inside before it gets dark. Come on to my place. They ain't gonna look there.
I have a bunch of friends that are in the inn right now. Should they come too?
He runs past you. And he runs towards the inn and he just boots the door open. So the rest of you are all startled as this door flies open. You see this old man, this raincoat. I mean, he's a mess. Looks filthy, stains all over, reeks of booze.
Did you want lobster? Get a lobster if you're hungry.
Oh shit, yeah, I'll take a lobster, but we gotta go. Eat it on the road, it's not safe. Gotta get you all inside.
The lobster's not safe, or
Well,
something else?
I know that old fool. Shit, what's his name? Marsh, something like that.
Murloc? Marlock?
Marsh. I know Marsh ain't feeding you no lobsters. That ain't for any of us. For that bastard Murloc. Any of you eat anything else he's got? Drink the beer.
I don't know.
I did not.
I had a
Tasty.
bite of this shrimp paste.
It's pretty
Chicken's
bad.
here.
Shit. All right, we
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
go
sure the
quick.
beer
It's-
will give us the shits later.
Nah, they poisoned all that shit. That's how they get you.
Oh.
Oh. Thank God I didn't eat it all. I just tasted it. But,
Even a little bit. They do potent stuff.
Dang.
Steven wants me to do
bartender.
a TPK by shellfish allergy.
Kick the bartender in the knee and start binding him up because we can't just leave him here. You got some antidote for this crap you put in us?
Nah.
Think very carefully about your answer because I'd sooner just slit your throat as leave you here bound up.
Nah. Ain't no antidote for that.
Before anybody can do anything, I'm gonna shove everybody aside away from the bartender, and I'm gonna lean way down because I'm fucking tall.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lean way down next to him. Now that we've, I guess, tied him up.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna start kind of whispering real close into his ear. One day the grip of death will come for you, and you will welcome its hand as a thirsting dog welcomes the rain. But all you will see is me, and all that awaits you is dust. For now, rest 1 hour and wash your eyes with clean water. Your sight will return. Thank you for the beer. And then I'll get up and shoo everybody out the door with the old man.
Come on. The poison ain't gonna kill you, but we gotta get you inside.
I follow him.
He leads you out to the edge of town. He's running as fast as an old man can run. And he takes you to this ramshackled, broken down old hut. Gets inside. He pulls this really filthy rug on the ground, stained, gross. Pulls it aside and lifts up a cellar door. All you get under there. Don't come out till morning. It ain't safe overnight.
Real quick before I do that, can you take your boot off?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're getting at. Pulls his feet off. Regular toes.
It pulls his feet off.
Oh,
Oh, no.
his shoe off. My bad.
I don't trust him.
He pulls his shoe off.
Pops his foot right off. Hey, see, it's good. It's all good.
Yeah, pulls his shoe off. Regular toes. I know what you're looking for. They'd be changing. Only 100 of us left now. They ain't changed.
Is that what the food does?
Nah, something else does. Something that Murloc, that other one that they be worshiping, Mother Kraken or some shit like that.
I don't like that.
These
Okay.
people, have they always looked so peculiar?
Nah.
Just
Mother
out of-
Hydra, that's what they call her. Nah.
Okay.
This is,
Mother
last
Hydra.
handful of years, people started changing.
They wouldn't happen to have been outsiders originally, would they?
Murloc was.
Of course he was, yes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What I neglected to mention in my character introduction is he is a Yupik, and the Yupiks have peculiar religious preferences in this world,
Okay.
as represented by my background.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
That might be good for me to know.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, gotta get down there.
Heading down.
Those of you who ate or drank something, you gotta lay down when you get down there. Don't be standing or sitting nowhere. That poison ain't gonna kill you, but here shortly it's gonna knock you out and it's gonna keep you asleep most of the night.
All right, I'll see y'all in the morning.
Thank you for giving us shelter. Much appreciated.
Yeah, no lights down there either. So, you all usher down there.
How will we know when it's daytime?
I'll get you.
All right.
Yeah,
If you need our help with something, be sure to pound on the floor. I'll be awake.
Nah. They ain't gonna mess with me. They think I'm batshit. They still stay away from me.
All right.
But if they know you're here, they're gonna swarm in and kill or take us all. So, night carries on. Those of you who drank anything, ate anything, even a smallest bite, you feel it. You start getting heavy, and just all of a sudden you're out. Those of you who didn't eat anything, you feel fine. But as the night starts carrying on, those of you who are conscious, you hear sounds of yelling, shouting, rough, deep voices, people running around. Occasionally you hear this old man who helped you. You'll hear sounds like someone running up to his house, and you hear him outside screaming at him, yelling, throwing bottles. But they don't give him much more than, every now and then, "Who there, old man? You see any outsiders?" And then the old man, "You dirty shits!" Crash, crash, as he chucks a couple empty rum bottles at him. Night carries on.
Crazy guy bit.
Things die down eventually. In the morning, door opens up above you, and he helps you all out. Those of you who are poisoned, you feel fine. It's worn out, flushed out of your system. This guy definitely seems a lot more sober. He's a little more calm and collected. All right. Glad I can help you all out that. Any outsiders that manage their way here, they don't make it through the night. You don't see them on the streets.
Appreciate it.
But they're always watching.
So does that mean, a while back there were some fishmongers from a guild in Cromarium that came through, and they've gone missing. So
yeah. I remember seeing them.
Okay. And
tried to
last
help
we
them.
heard we'd been told that they were taken to the temple recently.
They do their services at that temple, but their temple, they got someone that they keep locked up upstairs, but I don't think it's your fishmongers. You can hear them crying out sometimes. I ain't go there no more since they desecrated the whole place. But if you're looking
Why are
for
you
your friends,
still here?
this is the home. This is the town I grew up in. Town I intend to die in. I don't know, maybe you're right. It's not safe here, and there's so few of us left that ain't changed.
Take the whole town down with you when you go.
I mean, I would have left already, but we'll see what we can do, finding our friends, and I guess if things get real bad, we'll come back for you.
All right. Now listen, if you're looking for your friends, they ain't at that temple.
Where would they be?
Well, Greeley Shoals, that Murloc. He's got something out at the big island out there. I tell you, at nights, full moon, you'll see all my neighbors here that have changed, stripping naked and just walking out into the water. 10 miles out to that shoal, swimming at night like it's nothing.
Are there any boats or anything we can take?
I got a small fishing boat. You can take it. I got it outside of town, though. I don't trust it to be in town anymore.
I wouldn't either. They probably put holes in it.
That's fair.
But if you want, I can take you there.
Sure. Let's go.
All right.
Let's.
Let's get some food in you first. It's a long, it's a walk, but it's 10 miles in my little boat. I have some tired arms by the time you get there. I catch my own food, so you ain't got to worry about it being poisoned. Yeah, he's got, some basic. He fries up some fish. He's got some rice and grains, kind of makes into like an oatmeal. It's very basic, very, very bland, but, nutritious filling. So far, they ain't messed with any of the farmers outside of town, so we could still get some food here. But the problem is these fish people ain't eating any of that food anymore.
Hard to be a farmer if you can't sell your food.
Yeah. At least you never go hungry. So yeah, you get some food in you. Kind of takes you out of town, walking along the shore, rocky coast. And eventually there's this old, broken down dock.
Can I make sure we're not being followed?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's just do this as a D6 roll. What's your intelligence?
All right.
14. That's still going to be we'll call that a 2 and 6. So you don't succeed, but you don't see anyone. And I'll tell you, this old man, he'll notice that you're looking over your shoulder, getting paranoid. He's like, you're all right. They ain't active enough in the daylight to come after anyone like that.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, eventually it takes you to a small little fishing boat. It's got a single sail on it, but it's tattered and torn up. It's like, it ain't do so good. You have to row it.
I mean, it'll get us there, right?
It'll get you there.
Better than swimming?
I agree.
Unless you want to swim 10 miles.
Nope.
Now, look at, he kind of points to shore. He's like, come up on the bank a little bit. And gets you a little bit higher, and he points out, and you can just barely see you speck out on the water. That's the big island. That's where you need to go. There's some smaller islands there. One of them I did see that there were some boats on. They were old, broken down. But it's that big island. They're doing something foul out there. So if your friends that you're looking for are still alive, that's probably your best bet.
Is there anything in the water we need to be worried about?
Yeah, sharks.
Any idea who you said there's some other boats on those tinier islands?
Yeah.
Any idea who those might be?
Nah, I try not to get that close anymore. But, you can see them from the distance. And there's quite a few of them there. But none of them look like they're seaworthy anymore. I'll be on the second biggest island, just a little bit west of that point, the big island there.
As we're getting the fishing boat ready, can I run along the bank and try and find like any crab or like shellfish or something that are just on? I just want to pick up as many as I can and throw in a small sack.
Okay. Give me a dexterity test.
All right.
Yeah, you find
3.
4 or 5 decent-sized crabs.
Yeah. I've got a small sack in my inventory. I'll
Sure.
pop them in there.
Sure.
Good.
All right. Yeah, he helps you get on the boat, points you in a direction. If you come back, you know where to find me.
Thanks,
I hope so.
Jen. What was your name again?
Oh, yeah. You probably want to know my name. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Hephaestus.
All right. Nice to meet you.
And it's
I'm Bizquick.
Bizquick, good to meet you.
You have a great day there, Mr. Face.
All right. Yeah, y'all get
This was
rolling.
the save.
There you got it. It's dangerous. You wouldn't have made it. Okay.
Maybe.
You know, in fairness, this is the coin we would have paid to have a safe night. Here you go, sir. Give him a gold.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Too bad there ain't no shops open here anymore, but maybe someday.
Maybe we murder enough people in the next 24 hours, you'll find a place to spend it.
That's true.
Murder, the surest way to get capitalism moving.
It is.
That's right.
Need to increase unemployment, drive down wages to make money, right? That's how it works.
That's why
It's
we're
filthy
heroes.
commune that's taken over the town. Capitalism can reign.
Yeah.
Homicide economy.
We're here to save capitalism
I rolled for random encounter.
from fish communism.
Came up clean. But you know what?
All those
Steven
complications.
did buy some complications.
A lot of them.
Not just Steven, even.
That's true.
So many complications. Who knew the great whites came in schools?
Mhm.
Oh, that's a great idea, Jeremy.
I
Oh,
know.
damn it.
I hate myself for saying it, but
You know what? 3 great whites.
And a megalodon for good measure.
oh
I
man.
don't have the stats for a megalodon. Okay,
Can't be beat.
you're all going. Maybe you're halfway there, and all of a sudden the boat shifts, rocks a little bit.
As soon as that happens, I want to reach into my bag, grab one of the crabs, and just and throw it into the water.
Sure, yeah. Cool.
See if it distracts him.
I will keep that in mind. As you all look and realize, you can see 3 huge great whites circling the boat, getting closer and closer.
I want to start shooting arrows at them as soon as they're within range to do so to see if I can dissuade any of them.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna brace my pole arm.
Okay. Why don't we move into initiative to help me track this a little better? They're still a little ways out, so I'll give you all a free turn. We'll count it as they fail a surprise test. So is anyone casting a spell?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I will cast a spell.
Okay. So yeah. So you're all on a boat. No real movement at this point. So let's get the missile attacks off first.
Oh, and I have a
Ironically,
crossbow. I will do a missile attack.
Sure.
I have a spell I didn't anticipate I would ever be able to use.
Nice. AC 5 is a miss, but AC 0, that is a solid hit for 3 points of damage. All right. They're not in melee range. So then that's going to take us to our spellcasters. I guess it would be spellcasters first anyway. So yeah, those of you casting spells. Ooh, Norman.
Lasts for a day, apparently.
Are you casting this on yourself?
I think that I can only cast it on myself.
Okay. You can now breathe water.
It doesn't. Yeah.
That's cool.
So
I randomly rolled that as my 3rd level spell. I was like, this is going to be useless.
so I'll let you know,
Thought I was
Clang,
wrong.
if you want to pick something else that affects humans, demi-humans, and humanoid monsters. Sharks would not
Oh,
fall into
dang
one of
it.
those categories.
Crap.
Nor would we want them to do. I don't want to fight humanoid sharks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
No, but I was thinking if I hold them in place, sharks
Oh, that would
drown
kill.
and they can't
Yeah.
move water over their
Oh
gills.
man, I want to play as a humanoid shark.
We just have a Street
Okay,
Sharks campaign.
Street sharks.
Street
Yeah.
sharks.
Yes. Awesome.
Oh God.
Let's go here.
Nice.
I don't want that. That's touch. I don't want a range of touch when fighting sharks.
Mm-mm.
I had some of them Street Sharks.
tell you what.
boys.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. I'll just cast Blight on them
Sure.
again. Are they within 20 feet?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just I'll cast Blight.
This is going to be a spell save. Don't do that. All right. Spell. 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 One of them fails.
God damn. All right. Well, that was not as effective as I had hoped.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, at least that's 20. It didn't roll as an attack.
So yeah, they get closed in,
Rolled real high.
and we'll move to the next round. Is anyone casting spells?
Now I will shoot.
Okay. All right. Well, no spell casting. Let me have Joe. You're gonna roll a d6 for me, and I'm gonna roll a d6. My d6 is a 2.
Okay, I think I have a +1 to initiative as well.
Well,
No,
that's-
that's only if it's one-on-one. You don't get it as a group.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Fine. Well, you guys
Well,
can still go
It's good
first.
enough.
Okay. You're on a boat. I don't imagine there's going to be much moving. It's not a large boat either. So no spell casting was going on. So I guess missile attacks should go first. So missile attacks. Let's pop them out.
Are they basically closing in into melee range this round, or
At the
Still-
end of their turn, because they'll go second, they'll be up in melee range.
okay? I'll just
I'm
shout
shooting
as
at
they
the
close
same
in.
one that I wounded before, if at all
Sure.
possible. I only did a point of damage, but I think I hit.
Hits AC3, yeah. That clears it. So yeah, you deal a point of damage. For Bounty. Hits AC7, that's a miss. Ooh, look at that, Norman. 1 point
At
of
1
damage.
point of damage.
Hey, some's better than none.
Not as
Then I'm
exciting
gonna
as
be
burning web trick.
Anyone else have ranged? Nope. Okay. Spell casting, they are not in melee. And then their turn rolls around. They're going to focus on attacking the boat because
yeah. I'm gonna brace my polearm on the side of it for them to charge into.
I'm going to give the boat an AC of 5, and I'm going to give it 20 hit points.
So when it sinks, one person can ride on me to the island.
First
back.
shark bites, and that's actually a penalty on that one, so that would only hit
Dibs.
AC 10. Second shark does hit. Holy fuck, for 13 damage. Water's
Oh my God.
pouring in.
Boat isn't gonna last.
I said this thing had AC.
Does anyone have mending?
Did I say 4 or 3 or 5?
5.
Okay, it does hit. Shit, I didn't think that was going to go like that. The boat, the bottom of it tears out and it starts sinking. It's going down.
Can you
And
swim
so
in
am
heavy
I.
armor?
Me.
So this game actually does have an aquatic session with hold points on boats. Not that you need to use it, but just so you know, it's actually there.
Oh,
This is
wow.
an awesome book.
I I do like thumbing through it.
Yeah.
That's, how does swimming work in heavy armor?
You don't?
You don't.
Badly.
I die.
Boop, 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 boop.
Well,
That's why I cast water breathing on myself.
considering
I'm just dead.
that we have a half hour left and we haven't
can
even gotten
struggle
to
to
the
take your
point where
armor
the
off.
adventure really starts. Joe, you're the one we got to worry about here. I want you to roll me a d4.
Okay.
Maybe you can strip your armor off while you think.
3.
3 rounds in this boat will be underwater. So,
Okay.
initiative. Anyone casting spells?
Once you burn your spell, it's gone, so I can't give anyone else water breathing.
Okay.
Can I do anything to try and mend the boat?
You're
We got
not going to have time to do it, man.
we'll just keep shooting sharks, I think.
Jake, give me a d6 for initiative on your side.
You should probably take your armor off.
I got a 3.
I don't think I can
6.
take my armor off. It takes.
You can cut it off instead of taking it off properly. You're gonna lose your
Okay.
armor, but
Might be better than dying.
Oh wait, for Bowdy, do you still have those toes?
Maybe.
Jam them into the boat.
So this is a big hole. Like, those toes ain't that big.
Dang.
Take it to the sharks.
Okay, you all get to go first. Movement, where I'm not going to track movement. It's a small boat. You can easily hit a shark if you want to. Missile attacks.
Yeah, I think our best bet is just to have less sharks to deal with when we're in the water at this
I'm
point.
going to shoot again while the boat's still afloat.
Question here. Question for the group. Does anybody feel confident enough in their ability to throw a grappling hook onto one of these sharks?
That connects for 2 points of damage.
No.
Same one. Just still shooting the same one. Yeah.
You know what?
I've got
Aye.
decent stats.
I'll
I
do
could-
it.
What are you doing?
All right, I'm going to hand my rope and grappling hook to Forbauti and tie the other end of it to the front of the boat.
So I guess I'm throwing this here grappling hook.
Give me a strength test, man.
Okay. A natural 1, which is like a crit, basically.
You launch this grappling hook over. As the rope's going through your hands, it hits the water. A shark swims right by and you pull it hard to set the hook. Now one of these sharks is hooked hard on this rope. Anyone doing spells? I don't remember if anyone said they were. No?
I don't know what we actually
Okay,
do.
I'm going to do a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to do a spell of I'm going to cast light, but I specifically want to cast light on the shark that we hooked on it on the tip of its nose. So
you
in
some-
front of it, it just sees a bright light,
Okay.
not blinding it, but it's like the tip of its nose is
Okay.
got a bright light it's emitting.
Go. I mean, it just happens, right?
Yeah, I'm hoping this is like a anglerfish kind of thing, and I'm gonna force it to just keep going straight forward.
Right. Any melee attacks happening?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I can hit him.
You can try.
If I'll attack whatever ones are not hooked.
Yeah.
I have the I had my polearm braced for them to like charge into. So I don't know if that
Just
works.
stab one, Joe. Thinking about it too hard.
Okay. Well, it doubles the damage if it's braced.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, past that.
I imagined them having to charge the boat.
Okay, you should have clarified that. Because I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
that direction.
Okay. So I'll just swing.
It hits for 8 damage. That's good damage.
All right.
It's better than my measly 2 damage I did, so.
Anyone else making melee?
Imagine me throwing the anchor thing. It was.
Yeah, that would count.
Yeah.
Okay, these sharks. Joe, you cracked a crab into the water, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do a test here. The middle shark does break off and start going for the crab chunks. The far shark has been hooked and is panicking, is starting to swim away. The shark that's getting shot says, fuck this noise, and like a shark off the South African coast, leaps up onto the boat, deep blue sea style. Samuel L. Jackson has no hope, and is going to take a bite at Macmillan.
No. I'm doomed.
Hits AC 7. Does that connect?
No. Well, is it under AC or above?
What's your AC?
8.
Equal to or under?
Equal to or under. So if you've got an AC of 8, then this thing hits,
Dang.
dealing 19 damage.
Oh my
A new
god.
challenger appeared.
As this thing leaps up and just bites Macmillan in half.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
that would kill me too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Macmillan, at least they're not eating me.
I'll avenge you
Okay.
tomorrow.
This is going. Thanks, Steven. And Hero Sevenfold.
Oh
We're not,
no.
we're not
Okay,
gonna make it.
now,
We're not gonna
Chuck,
make it to the second.
my question is, that shark that we hooked, it's trying to swim away. The other end of that rope is tied to the boat.
Did you tie it to the
Which
boat?
direction? I did.
Yeah.
Which direction is it going?
It's going it's going sideways. So it's like heading off like a right angle from the direction that the boat was heading towards the right.
So we gotta find some way to steer it the other
Yeah,
way.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah, can we
steer
try
it.
and pull?
I'll pull it.
Okay. So is anyone casting a spell?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. I roll. Eddie, give me a d6 roll.
Oh,
Happens at the same time.
Same time.
I
What's up, Joe?
want to crack another crab to throw it like in the direction that we want to go.
Well, no one's casting a spell. So missile attacks go first. So cracking a crab and throwing would count as a missile attack.
Is there still a shark on the
Alright.
boat?
Yeah, there's still a shark flopping on the boat that just killed Macmillan.
I guess I'll shoot it because
He's busy.
Yeah.
He's eating. Let's leave him be.
I want him off the
Interrupt
boat.
somebody in the middle of a meal.
Okay.
I don't die.
All right.
I guess,
Also,
yeah, I
Let's do
forgot about
this
the shark. I'm
in
probably
order.
going to be busy
Cirrus.
attacking that.
I forgot about the shark.
1
AC
point of damage.
2.
Same one.
Okay.
dang.
Norman, you fail. Anyone else shooting?
In my head, I pictured the shark just like in one swoop jumping over the boat and
No, this
like
ain't Free
biting him in
Willy,
half
man.
and then like just going back into the water. But,
Now he's adding weight to our already sinking ship. What an asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Okay.
I guess you have to chop him down then.
So that was missiles. No one was casting a spell this round. So that moves us to melee attacks.
At least we
Right.
should get some artificial buoyancy from being pulled, maybe.
That's what I'm hoping, that the wood that's left is just buoyant enough while he's pulling us at speed.
Bisquick, that is a miss.
I don't think a 9 hits.
No, it does not. Clang.
Okay.
Oh no, Kling's like braced himself against both sides of the front of the boat
Sure,
and is
okay.
just like devil horns in the air, swinging his mace around.
Sure.
Like he's enjoying the ride. He's not even paying attention to the shark in the boat.
Ooh, that's another miss for Bounty.
Part of me votes for him as the next target for the shark.
Shark flops around.
no.
It's going to try and take a bite at Clang.
Oh no.
No.
I have made it so.
I don't think. What's your AC there, Clang?
3.
It doesn't connect. You're tanky enough. It doesn't get through your armor. You know what? The other shark's it's getting shot. Oh no, this one was eating. It's the one that's was okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do the next round then. Anyone casting a spell?
Oh.
Okay. This is to see who I'm making roll initiative. This is going to be Jake McMillan. You're dead. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
All right.
You're good.
Fuck.
When we flip the body, do we flip his torso or his legs?
There's no flip.
Well, whichever's lighter, because that's what you flip out first.
We flipped them both, but we flipped them different directions.
Okay. Missile attacks.
I'm shooting on the boat. No, I'm not.
Okay.
Shooting wildly.
Seriously?
AC 9. I
Does
might have
not-
missed that one.
Yeah, it does not connect.
Hey, look at the damage that time.
That was great
Ugh.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
There was no spell casting. Melee attacks. I'll let you all take your melee attacks. That is a miss.
hey, there you go.
Oh wow, yeah, that's all it has hit. Good. This thing's getting down there. AC 5 is a miss. That's everyone, right?
Damn.
Okay. McMillan, the shark tries to bite you again.
But he misses.
I'm sorry, not McMillan.
That would be
God damn
hilarious.
it. Clang.
Just
My
McMillan's
bad.
more.
Clang, this
All
thing
right.
tries to bite you again.
It mistakes the twitching for an
Ooh.
attack, so it goes again.
That's 11 points of damage there, Eddie.
Is Clang still clanging?
You just hear this chaotic, otherworldly hissing as it bites me.
Okay. A lot of complications.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be... We're going to reinitiate any spells, and at the end of this round, the boat sinks. No magic?
Were
Okay.
we successful in trying to pull it towards the direction we wanted it to go? Because I know Jeremy was trying to do that.
I started chopping at the shark on the boat that was killing people.
Oh, I got you. Okay, you didn't
Okay.
end up pulling.
But
Okay.
we had so many misses. We're just not. Maybe that'll be what I focus on this turn.
Yeah, no spells. Yeah, Dan, roll me a d6. I'm gonna roll a d6. 5. Sharks
Oh,
get
I'm
to go
sorry. I
first.
failed us all.
Boat's going farther and farther off course. The other shark is now no longer distracted by crabs. All right, first shark is going to take a bite at Clang again.
My
All
No.
right.
AC 6. That doesn't hit, right?
Nah, that misses.
All right, second shark is going to launch itself up on the boat. It's going to go after you there, Cirrus. AC 4.
That hits.
8
Yep.
damage.
Okay. It's half.
Okay. All right. Missile attacks.
Okay. The one I was shooting at, is it still swimming out there, or is it the one that just launched itself?
It's
onto
the one that just tried to bite you. Or I'm sorry,
Okay,
it's the one that killed McMillan.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna shoot it then, since it's not the one that's right on me.
Okay.
Actually, I can't. Never mind. I'm in melee. I'm gonna mace it,
Ooh,
so
okay.
no missile.
All right. So no spells were happening. No other missile. Yeah, we'll just get into melee. Cirrus, I'll let you roll first.
Not as good with this. Bap with the mace. Fail.
Ooh, that's not good. Norman.
Fail.
muted.
Muted, Dan.
My bad. I'll just try and shoot again and then prepare myself to sink to the bottom of the sea.
Okay. None of them's tried to bite you directly. Yeah, go ahead and take your shot. No.
Which way is land?
I said you were about halfway, so it's 5 miles that way or
miles that
5
way.
miles this way.
All right, I'll see you all at the island if you make it.
Okay. Clang, you doing anything?
Yeah. I'm going to grab the one that jumped up on the boat that has the hook in its mouth.
No, the one that's got the hook in its mouth is still swimming away.
Oh, it's still swimming away.
Yeah, still pulling the boat
I got
off
you.
course.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So it's still pulling the boat. I'm going to yank real hard on it in the direction that we wanted it to go.
Sure.
And see if I can get it to go that direction.
Give me a strength test.
Oh, this is going to go poorly. I'm not that strong. Fail.
Yeah, you're not even budging this rope. It's taut. You're not moving it. For Bowdy.
I see what Kling's going for. I can see a situation that's going southward fast. Fuck it. Let's try some shark rodeo then.
Okay. Give me a strength test. You do it. You pull it in just a way that the shark starts heading towards the direction you want. At least now, at least the, very front few planks of wood on this boat will be attached to a shark dragging you in the direction you want.
Some people talk about jumping
So
a
I guess
shark.
that's the question.
It's
I
going to
have
be
is-
two assholes standing on the prow of a boat and nothing
What
else
is behind
behind them.
the
Is it
shark?
going to sink us still, or is this going to have enough pull to keep us from
Well, the
sinking?
boat's going to be destroyed, but there's going to be enough room. You can Leo DiCaprio this like in Titanic.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
If the sharks don't kill
I'm
us
fine with
first
that.
on the way there.
Okay,
Yeah. So in that case, I'm going to spend my turn trying to kill the other shark.
sure.
The one that charged us, do I
There's
get
two of
the
them up
polar
on the boat
embrace on
now.
that one?
The
one that-
I'll tell you what. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I don't think I
nice.
hit it anyways, though.
Yeah.
We still have a couple rerolls.
Yeah. You want to re-roll that?
I'll re-roll it. AC 4.
That's a hit, man.
It takes 14 damage.
That is lethal. You kill that one.
hooray! We did a thing.
It's this one. Okay. I don't remember, what did we roll for initiative? Was it a tie, or Dan, you rolled lower and the sharks already
I
went?
rolled lower.
Okay.
I just want to see if I could find Macmillan's dagger.
Okay. Anyone casting a spell? Oh, more importantly, is anyone moving to the prow of this ship that...
Yep.
I'm gonna make a best effort.
Okay, so yeah, that is moving in combat. You have to do a fighting withdrawal. Okay, does that eats up your entire action, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but they don't get an attack on you. Basically, it's a safe way of getting out of melee.
Okay. So, Dan, are you getting on the prow, or are you going after the dagger?
No, only the dagger.
So you can move and decide not to attack to do it safely,
Yes.
or if you move without doing that, they get to attack you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move and then still try and attack, so they'll get attacks on me.
Okay. So yeah, I was asking that to begin with. So, Dan, Eddie, roll me, no, Eddie's already gone. Jeremy, roll me a d6. We're doing
Okay.
initiative.
Come on.
I got a 4. You got a 2. Okay, only
Oh,
one
not to
shark
be-
is still up on the deck. It's going to try and take a bite at you again, Cirrus. AC 9, that doesn't hit, right? Okay. All right.
Could have didn't.
So is anyone else recklessly trying to make it to the prow of the ship? Or is it just Bisquick?
I think just this quick. The rest of us are safely making it to this
Okay.
to the front of the ship.
So I guess one thing we should have clarified first, Bisquick, is the fact that movement happens first and then attacks happen. Your pole arm, it should have reach or some equivalent, so I'll let you get that attack off
Yeah.
later. But you move, and this thing gets an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
Hits AC 1 for 8 damage.
That is exactly my AC.
Okay. Well, you got plenty of hit points, though.
I do.
All right, everyone else, since you're moving safely, no movement, no spells, Bisquick, make a melee attack.
All right.
No.
We are not meant to
Attack
succeed.
fails.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Jeff. I'd down to play some more Hypermory sometime.
I do that too.
I've missed so many attacks.
Okay.
We all have.
We're definitely this complication went sideways on me.
It
Rat
happened
time.
when we probably went to 3 sharks.
Yeah. Fighting sharks on a small boat.
Difficult. Who knew?
Yeah.
Putting
But they were
your
doing
secret base in
2d10
the
damage.
middle of- yeah,
Stars
infested waters,
Avestus,
it
we're not
works.
bringing your boat back.
Yeah.
So I'll put it like this: you all ski to the shore on this shark boat ski combo, and someday we'll pick this up and do the dungeon crawl.
Standing on
'Cause,
the
like,
prow of the ship, horns in the air.
this is still like maybe a quarter of the way in. I was expecting it to go a whole lot faster.
Well, we still
You
have
should know
8
better.
complications left, I think.
We've got a crap load of
Yeah.
complications left.
You should know. You should know.
Complications add a lot of time because they're always combat. Combat takes forever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's call it here for tonight then. Bert, what do you got happening?
We did a bad job.
The rest of this week, nothing. Next week, Tuesday, we're continuing our Dicey Tales version 2 in support of the Kickstarter that should probably be starting next week. Friday, we're back to our own BX Dungeons and Dragons. And next Saturday is Cyberpunk Red.
Nice.
There we go.
For Defenders, this Wednesday, we're going to be doing Thunder Rift. Probably going to be the finale of Thunder Rift, and then after that, we're going to start doing some Alien. That's Wednesday. Nothing on Thursday. Friday, we'll be doing Dungeon Crawl Classics, our Dead Sun campaign. And then next Saturday, this time slot will be over on, well, Jeremy and I will be over on Grim and Perilous Plays as Jeff runs us through some Heart. We're getting close to wrapping that as well. Got a lot of campaigns that are wrapping up. Pretty close in time. Yeah. Okay. Anyone got anything else to throw out there? No?
Watch out for sharks.
Watch out for
Yeah, watch
sharks.
out for sharks.
Stay
Sharks.
fight in schools.
Never eat the food in a seedy bar.
That's very true.
Fact.
Mm.
And always trust creepy old men that ask you to come into their house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Especially
pretty much
when
it.
they're drunk.
Especially when they're bad shit.
That lends to their credibility.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to this
I hope
secret
that
Especially
room
if
in
he's
my
willing to
house.
show you his toes.
Yeah.
Just pulled his
I
whole
hope
foot
that
off to show
bartender
you.
remembered to wash his eyes out.
Don't worry, you won't remember a thing.
All right. I got to get out of here because I still have a sandwich that I want to eat. So, yeah, thanks for playing. Thanks for catching it out. Thank you for all those complications. That's awesome. And we'll catch you throughout the week. Later.